There are thousands of so-called free AI video generators out there, but if you've tried one, you know it's just a free trial behind a paywall. That's why I tested over 50 of them to see which one is actually free. And in today's video, I'm going to walk you through all my findings so you can finally start making AI videos without spending a penny. And to make this comparison fair, I'm going to use the same input for all the video generators we're testing today. And on top of that, I'll make one slight change. You see, the truth is that free generators usually give you results that just aren't good enough. But it's not because of the tool itself, it's because of the method. So instead of pasting the same prompt into all the free video generators and hoping we get something decent, I'm actually going to use an image reference to create the videos. This way, the models don't have to figure everything out by themselves, and they can focus more on just animating it. So the quality is going to be so much better. And to make that reference image, I'm going to use the best image generator out there, Nano Banana Pro, which you can now get completely free inside Google Flow. So once you're inside, you've got this context down here. On the right side, it opens up this panel and we select Nano Banana Pro for the model, 16:9 for the aspect ratio. You can also go with multiple generations if you want to. So let's press save, and now for the prompt, I'm going to use this simple one. A snowboarder in a bright jacket carves down a steep alpine slope toward a corniced ridge, snow spraying off the board's edge, sharp snow-covered peaks and a clear sky behind. Let's press generate and wait a few seconds. Now here's the result I got. It's a clean shot of a snowboarder carving down a steep slope, and it honestly looks like a real photo. There's nothing about it that would make me say it was made with AI. So with this, every generator we're testing will start with all the details and visuals already locked in. So let's start with the first one, which is probably one you've never heard of, but it's quite promising when it comes to quality. And I'm talking about Qwen. Some people may know it as a simple chatbot, but you can actually create both images and videos inside of it. And it's completely free. And once you log in, you'll see this page. Beneath the prompt section, you have multiple options, but also this one where it says video generation. So let's press on that. And as you can see, it gets us to Qwen Studio. This is where we click this plus button and choose create video. I'll start by setting the aspect ratio to 16:9. Then upload our reference image by pressing this plus button again, selecting upload attachment and choosing the one we created earlier with Nano Banana Pro and press generate. Now while this is loading, I want you to know this model is really good for cinematic short clips you can upload or release as shorts. That's because it has no watermarks and the maximum duration is 5 seconds. So let's see how it came out. Honestly, the result is really impressive. The motion looks natural and all the details, including the snowboarder, hold up the entire video. For something that's completely free, I don't even think there's anything else you could want in terms of quality. However, this model is limited to 5 seconds for each clip, and although there doesn't seem to be a hard daily cap, performance can start to slow down after about 6 or 7 generations in a session. But there's actually another free video generator that can do 4 times more, so let's see. That tool is Vheer, and the biggest strength is the length, which you can set all the way to 20 seconds. But besides that, you also get no daily limits and no watermarks, so it's good for creating longer content. But now let's actually see if the generations look any good. Here on the left panel, we have the option to choose image to video, so I'll go with that. I select the image with the snowboarder, and as you can see, it puts it in as the first frame. You can also add an end frame if you want to, and if not, you can just leave it empty. On the right side, we have the prompt box, but we're not going to put anything here because we already have our input as an image. For the model, we leave it on Vheer quality. Let's set the aspect ratio to 16:9. And as you can see, at the duration, you can choose from 5, 10, and even 20 seconds. So I'll go with the longest one. However, the resolution is capped at 768p, which isn't the greatest, but it can work. So let's hit generate. Okay, I don't want to be mean or anything, but this generation looks extremely bad. Like, there's a lot of morphing going on in the background, and the camera isn't even following the snowboarder as he slides down. Everything looks plastic, like those old AI videos from 2 years ago. Vheer gives you extra length, but the quality is quite bad. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather have a shorter clip that actually looks real than this. However, the next model was built specifically for filmmakers, and it actually competes with paid models right now, and that's Meta AI. So let's go inside, paste in our reference image like before, and wait for the result. Well, this is one of the best we've seen so far. I wasn't expecting it to make him jump with the snowboard, so that's really cool. And you can also see the snow behind him going up, which definitely makes it seem more realistic. The things I'd call out are the Meta AI watermark off to the side, and the fact that the video quality isn't great either. But if you don't mind that, you can get really cool generations with this one. The next generator is completely different from everything we've seen so far, because it doesn't even run online, and that comes with advantages and disadvantages. Wan AI is an open source model that runs completely on your own computer, so the quality is exceptional, but it takes a really long time to generate a video. And that makes sense because a model this powerful needs a ton of computing power to run, and on the free plan, you're even more limited. So let's see how it actually works. I'm going to use the image to video mode, and for the model, I'll select Wan 2.7. I'll start by setting the aspect ratio to 16:9 and the duration to 5 seconds. Then I'll upload the reference image we created with Nano Banana Pro and hit generate. Now I'm going to come back when it's done. And honestly, on the free plan, this ended up taking over 3 hours. I know that sounds insane, but that is actually how long it took to generate. So let's open it up now and see if it was worth the wait.
Woo!
I wasn't expecting that jump at the beginning. It actually scared me the first time I saw it. But looking back now, I think it's really impressive. And compared to the other tools, we also get multiple shots, and the camera follows the snowboarder throughout the entire video. So I really like this one. So Wan AI is extremely good at creating videos for free if you're willing to wait the extra time. But let me show you what you can actually get with a proper model. Now, this isn't a free one, but I want to test it and see for ourselves whether the difference between free and paid tools is really as big as people claim it to be. So for this, I'm going to use OpenArt, which I've personally used for almost 3 years now. Once I'm inside, I go to the video generation and select Seedance 2.0 as the video model, which is considered one of the best out there right now. I switch the mode to text with reference, upload our Nano Banana Pro image. I set the aspect ratio to 16:9, the resolution to 1080p, and go with 10 seconds for the duration. Well, this is the smoothest motion I've seen all day, and I have to say I'm really impressed by that big jump. If you pause it while he's still in the air, it looks just like one of those crazy challenges Red Bull does. So when it comes to realism, it completely nailed it. So let's see how it lands. Well, it doesn't land perfectly smooth, so it actually respects reality. You can see it feels like a small hit to the snowboarder, just like it happens if you ever go snowboarding for real. So I have to say the difference is pretty huge. You're getting smooth motion, actual physics, and no watermark, which is everything the free tools kept messing up today, so it's totally up to you. You can spend 3 hours to generate a 5-second video that might not even look good on the first try with Wan, or go with watermarked videos like we've seen with Meta AI, or you can get access to Seedance 2.0 and all the other paid AI video generators with one single subscription inside OpenArt. So if you're serious about making AI videos, go sign up to OpenArt using the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.